Hey guys, um, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about this situation that I've heard about Tank, the R&B singer Tank. Which, by the way, I never ever really get into entertainment news. That's not really my thing. I try to really keep this channel as political as possible. But once again, this channel is not only about politics. It's about men and their sexuality, men and being, you know, victims of rape and things of that nature. I really want to give us a platform in which we can speak on, because we don't really have that a lot. So, that being said, I really want to touch base on with this whole Tank situation and him saying that if a guy gives you oral sex, that doesn't make you gay, whatever the case may be. And I completely agree with him. I think that if a man wants to get head from another man, or not even just wants to get head from another man, but is just curious, what's the big deal? I don't get it. I don't care if he does it once, does it twice, does it three times. Why is that a big deal? Like, why is he automatically considered gay? Why is that what it is? At the end of the day, a woman can sleep with like 20 women, have a relationship with one for like 20 years, then go back to men, and it's okay. But if a man does the same thing, he's never looked at the same way again. Why is it that who you sleep with defines your masculinity? Why is that what it is? Not the fact that you pay your bills, not the fact that you do what you got to do, not the fact that you've been on your own for whatever amount of years, not the fact that you've always helped whoever out, like family member or friends. Why is it whoever you sleep with defines your masculinity? Why have we let that become the thing? I don't understand. Excuse me, but whoever I sleep with, that doesn't define my masculinity, whether it be a man or a woman. So why is it that when a man sleeps with another man, all of a sudden a woman can never look at him the same way again? Why? The dude is still paying his bills. The dude is still doing what he got to do. So why at the end of the day, even if he did fuck with a man once, all the way, even if he did get it from a dude, even if he was in a relationship with the guy before, women are in relationships with women all the time. Women are in relationships with women all the time. Then, like 2 years later, they go back to men because they missed the D. So why can't that be the same situation for a man? You know what? I thought I wanted D. You know what? I missed the P. Why is that? Why is that a big deal? Why can't a man? Why can't the sexual orientation of a man be just as gray as a woman's? That's what I don't understand. And again, why is whoever I sleep with, why does that define my masculinity? It does not define my masculinity at all. Like, pay my bills, do what I have to do. I take care of whoever I got to take care of, whenever I can. Why isn't that part of my masculinity? Why is whoever I sleep with part of my masculinity? You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that men have to defend themselves. It's sad that a man can't sit there and say, you know what, at the end of the day, yeah, I fucked this dude. I wanted to fuck him and I fucked him and that's it. Yeah, I wanted to get head. Yeah, I still want to get head. And I love getting head, whether it be from a girl or a guy. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gay. You could consider him sexually fluid. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that goes along with that is, you have these people, you have people who are like, I want to be identified as this, that, and the third. Okay, if a guy likes getting head from another guy and he says, you know what, I still don't want to be identified as being gay. You don't want to be identified as being whatever. You want us to identify you as whatever you want us to identify you as. But when somebody else says the same thing, they can't get that same respect. Why is that? I consider myself an openly gay man. I don't know what this cis thing is. I don't know none of that stuff. I'm not taking away from it. Whatever the case may be, you identify with whatever you identify with. And when I come into contact with you, if that's what you want me to identify you as, I will do so. But don't identify me as something that I don't want to be identified as. Like, if a man is like, no, I'm not gay. Like, I got head from a dude and that's it. Like, I like getting head. I don't consider myself being gay because I still fuck with women. Also, you're bi. No, I don't consider myself bi. I like to get head from dudes, but I like to fuck with women. And if I end up with somebody, it's going to be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why is it the fact that masculinity is identified with who you sleep with and not how you live your life? Like paying your bills, taking care of your kids, doing what you got to do. So let me get this straight. I'm gay, but if let's say I had a child before, I've discovered that I only want to sleep with men because there was a time that I did sleep with women. So let's say I had a child in that time frame. Well, you mean to tell me I'm not gonna be a man. Even taking care of my child, I'm not. My masculinity is gonna be questioned because I'm gay. How does that make any sense at all? How who I fuck? How does that take away from my masculinity? And that's the problem. That's why men don't like to talk about sex. That's why they don't like to talk about it. They don't like to. They like to brag about it, but they don't actually like to talk about it. Sit down and have a clear conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, men don't do it. Women do that a lot, which is fine. That's perfect. You have the right. Do it. Whatever. But men should feel free to be able to do the same thing without being judged. You know what I'm saying? Men are judged harshly. People think women are judged harshly. Men are judged so harshly, it's not even funny. There are certain things that women can get away with that men can't. Like, that's just the way that it is. That's the way society has made it. You know what I'm saying? And this happens to be one of those situations. When a guy sleeps with another guy, he's considered gay. But when the woman sleeps with another woman, she's not considered a lesbian. She can go right back into a relationship with the man, and it's like that 4-year relationship with Lisa never ever happened. But a man can sleep with the dude one time only, or fuck with the dude one time, or fuck that shit, even be in a relationship with the dude. And you know what? I like pussy. Nope, his masculinity is called into question. But why? For what? And it's so sad that this situation with Tank, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tank is fine. He fine. But at the end of the day, like, if the man says, you know what, I got head from a dude twice, whatever the case may be, whether it be true or not, that's alleged. I don't know. That's just the story that's out there. But if he did, so fucking what? So what? And maybe he didn't like it. Maybe he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try it again, see if I like it. Maybe he didn't like it, and that's it. That doesn't necessarily mean he gay. And even if he was gay, so what? Why does that? What does that have anything to do with his masculinity? That ain't got nothing to do with his masculinity at all, at all. And it's about time that we stop comparing sexuality with masculinity and femininity. That's not cute. That's not cute. Anybody got time for that? At the end of the day. So I just really wanted to come through with this video real quick because this has been all over my Facebook or whatever the case may be. So I really wanted to talk about it. I will be posting a video about Tulsi Gabbard, about Elizabeth Warren, and about how she's coming into her own with the Medicare for All situation, which, girl, we already know what's gonna happen. And how Bernie Sanders is actually like he's moving a little bit. He's moving a little bit up now, which is a good thing. And how Joe Biden is okay with having super PACs now, even though when he first started his campaign he wasn't. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. But I just really, really wanted to touch base on this Tank stuff because this ain't cool. This ain't cool. This ain't cool. It's not. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Oh, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.